Hi, I'm Reg Goslin. I've been talking with clients over the last few weeks about mindset and about personal growth and about how a fixed mindset can stop your growth. So we've been talking about the positivity, and we've been talking about coming at it from a position of gratitude. The reason that a positive mindset is essential to personal growth and helping you to achieve what you want to achieve and the results that you want is especially important in challenging times, because in challenging times when things are not necessarily going right, your confidence can be knocked. Your belief in what you're trying to achieve can waver. A fixed mindset can begin to set in with the negative talk that starts coming into you. I want to tell you a story about something that happened to me in the 80s. I was working for one of the biggest employers in the country, and what I was doing there was I was in a back office sales role, and I was really enjoying it. But I had a very young family. We just bought our first flat, which was in southeast London. We had a mortgage and a 6-month-old baby, and I needed to get on within my career and stop faffing about. It was a party lifestyle that I was having. So I'd gone through and been promoted, and I was looking for the next step. And most of the people in the office, because it was a back sales office operation, and everybody in there were salespeople or installation engineers or back office salespeople, of which I was one. It was around 1988 or something. But all of these guys and girls that were in the office, they were commercial sales officers, and they were the ones that made the vans go out. If they didn't do their job, the vans didn't go out, the engineers didn't go out. It was simple as that. They were sales, and they wore all the clothes, all the good gear. They all looked like people from Miami Vice, the big shoulders and the suit jackets with the sleeves rolled up, and I thought, I could do that. But the reason I wanted to do that is because it was sales, and I was being mentored, if you like, by the head of sales, the head of the operation there, who said that I had the ability to do it. So he worked with me for about 18 months to get this thing going. And I'd been through a promotion. I got marks for promotion. I was absolutely ready to do it. I think I'd learned everything that I wanted to learn or needed to learn in order to be successful at it. So I got my appraisal from the boss, and it said, from my manager at the time, and she said that I was ready for promotion, which was great. All I had to do was have my fingers crossed to make sure that I could get the job in the actual office that I was working in, because that was what it was all about. It was the City of London, remember, and it was a very different time to what it is now. You have to remember that. So I passed the interview, and I was just waiting to be placed, and luckily I got placed in our office. I've been given a date, and I think there was 3 of us from the office that were going there, and then 3 other people from other parts of the city that were moving into the office, because there was a reorganisation of something. It was a long time ago, 30 years ago, 1988. Goodness me. Anyway, 88, 98, 2008, oh my God, I don't even want to think about that. That's how long ago it was. Listen, the point here was that I was motivated, I was ready to go, really enthusiastic. Bought a suit at the weekend, nice shirt and tie on, went into the office, sat down, had the orientation briefing that you have about the role and what you're going to be expected to do. And then we got split off into our little groups to go and work with the people that we're going to be working with. And I got moved over to a part of the office, and I knew the guy that was sitting there. And as soon as I knew that I was working with him, I thought, oh, this might be a bit of a problem. No biggie though. I'm here to do a job. People believe in me. I believe in myself. I can get on with it. And I sat down. This guy said to me, "Hi, Reg, how you doing? Welcome to the team. It's all good so far." And we sat down, and I sat back in the chair, like much as I am now, really enthusiastic, ready to go. And he said to me, "Reg, there are certain qualities required to be a salesperson, of which you have none." And I think I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. I thought, oh my goodness me, what just happened? I have no idea what he said after that, because I tuned it out. I was too busy concerned with what he just said. I think I went back, sat down, went through the day. And then I got on the train going home back to Lee. And my head was all of a spin. It's like somebody put a pin in my balloon. I started doubting myself. I started thinking, well, maybe I ain't all that. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this job. Maybe I was helped into this job, and maybe everybody thinks that I'm not very good. Maybe the negative talk comes in, I can't do this. And then later on that night, I think I was finished something to eat, and something that my dad used to say to me came into my head, and he said, do you know this guy? I said, no, he just works in the office. And he said, well, if you don't know him, why do you care what he says, what he thinks? And I had to piece that all together in my own head, and then it occurred to me, he's absolutely right. I had to change my mindset. My mindset was the one that came in that time in the morning, first thing in the morning. I needed to adopt that mindset, that I had the ability, I had the belief, I had the confidence to do the job, and just because somebody has decided that he doesn't particularly like me for whatever reason should not put me off of that, because that's the kind of talk that actually puts you off all the things that you want to achieve in your life. So I got on with it, and I didn't do it for the people that believed in me. I didn't do it for the boss. I didn't do it for the mentor. I didn't even do it for that guy who said he didn't think I wasn't good enough to do it. I did it for me, because if I don't believe that I can do it, I absolutely won't. So I knuckled down, got on with it, got some of the rough edges off of myself, off of my way of doing things. And you know what? I had a fantastic and successful career for the following 20 odd years. And I became a sales leader, working in different parts of the business, thoroughly enjoyed it. Maybe it was a kick in the backside that I needed. Maybe I got a kick in my complacency, for want of a better phrase. But what it didn't do was knock my mindset. What it did do is improve my mindset, and made me remember that I have to have a fixed or growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, a growth mindset that says I can do this, I will do this. I finished this story off with a few years later. I was in another part of the business. I was a middle sales manager, and I stopped at Birmingham Station because we used to have conferences at Brindley Place in Birmingham. And I stopped in my car to pick a couple of colleagues up who'd come up by car from different parts of London. And as I picked them up, they jumped in the car, and I was just about to pull off, and I saw waiting at the taxi rank this guy. I saw him standing there, and I thought, oh, shall I offer him a lift? We never know what I did after that. But the whole point there is, think of your mindset, think about what you want to do, and don't waver from what you believe about yourself. Adopt a growth mindset, and think about the things that you're grateful for, because they're the things that will help you to maintain your growth mindset. Have a great day.